Howdy guys, so today we're going to be going over the basics on how to shoot video on your ZV-E10. Nothing complicated here, just the basics. Let's get into it. Now the first thing we need to do is choose our resolution and FPS. So we're going to hit the menu button on the back of the camera here, go up to the second tab, the first page, and then we're going to choose file format, and we're just going to choose 1080p, aka HD, and then we're going to go down to record setting, and we're going to choose the FPS that we're going to shoot at. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to do 30p 50m. That means 30 FPS. Now something to note about frame rate. So I chose 30p, which means 30 frames per second, which means I need to shoot at a 60th of a second shutter speed to have completely smooth video. Essentially, you always want to shoot at twice the shutter speed versus your FPS to make sure your video isn't choppy. It's a bit more complicated than that, but that's like the simplistic explanation. And now we want to hit the FN key on the back of the camera and open up the shoot mode settings, and we want to make sure that we are set to manual exposure, and then we're going to choose our shutter speed. So for the sake of this video, I chose 30 FPS in the shooting settings. So I'm going to set my shutter speed to a 60th of a second. And then you can customize the other settings how you see fit. Obviously adjust the aperture to adjust the background blur and isolation, adjust the ISO if you need to increase, the brightness a little bit. Now finally, make sure you switch the camera to video mode by hitting this button a couple of times until you see the video icon on the screen, and then hit this giant red button right here. And just like that. Now, of course, those are just the basics. You're going to need a decent lens, some decent lighting, etc. So if you want to learn more about a good lens to buy, check out that video right there. And check out this playlist right here for more guides on the ZV-E10 and Sony APS-C cameras. Thanks for watching.